What did you learn going from 90 to 68 kilos?
I learned 3 major things. One is that I can do it, me. If I believe in myself, I can do it. Just gotta take the action.
Fuck yeah.
2, better awareness about food. What foods are out there, what's high in protein, what's low in fat, carbs. That's number 2. Number 3 is you don't have to fucking work out 7 days a week. You can do it with 3 days and then fucking hit it hard. Right. So I was watching Kung Fu Panda. All right.
Yesterday.
So it was one night just sitting back and watching this. That was number 2 actually, Kung Fu Panda number 2. And it's this like he comes to a point sort of at the end and he notices that he's the one.
Yep.
Right? That the power was inside him.
Bang.
Right? And he's fighting a whole army.
Boom.
And then myself like, fuck, that's me. I wanna be that person. You know what I mean?
Eat cunts.
And just loving martial arts through all my life.
Correct.
Dabbling in martial arts, like judo, boxing, whatever it might be. And I've always thought that I'm going to be doing the thing, right? But then I thought to myself, like, sweet, you could be doing the thing, but you're not the thing. What I mean by that is that pretty much, what's the first place I start with, right? And that's, for me, it's like my appearance.
Fucking
At that time, I was like, fuck, yeah, I want to be this, the Kung Fu Panda, the one, but, yeah, I'm overweight here. You know what I mean? Like, my weight's not even in order.
Correct.
You know, so, and that leads to feelings, the whole thing. If you're like overweight,
Yeah.
and people can relate to this, is, you don't feel confident enough, you might be a black belt, but you're an overweight black belt.
Yeah,
like,
correct.
you don't fit the profile, really.
No.
You know, so I thought, sweet, what's the best thing I can do, right? I thought I wasn't really working out either, weights or anything like that, or martial arts at that, for that matter. So I thought to myself, fuck it, the first thing I can do right now is just lose some weight. And back then I was like 90 kilos, like 91, around there, right?
Yeah.
So I started this journey and followed a program, as you know about as well.
Yeah, fucking oath.
And just started chipping away. Now, obviously working out's not enough. So you got to trim down the fat, and by that, doing that is pretty much calories.
Correct.
So calorie counting. So we thought, all right, sweet. By that time, 90 kilos, rounded off. All right, I thought 1,800. We'll go to 1,800 calories,
Bang.
which gives me around 140 grams of protein.
That's right.
Fat was dropped down to around 40 grams, and then you got like around 130 grams of carb,
That's
right?
it.
So to start off with, it was really easy because I was motivated.
Hell yeah.
Like you're always like G'd up to do something new, and like, you know, the toughest part was being consistent with it.
Correct.
So back then I was working out 5 days a week, and started off. Initially I lost around 3 kilos. That's all fluid, and then after that, but I had a physical job as well. I was working in construction.
Yep.
So I was pretty much on a diet, working out, plus having a physical job.
Correct.
So by the end of the day, I was like fucking tanked. I was fucked.
Yeah, you're fucked.
You know? Now, I did reach I think it was at 77 kilos, I plateaued.
Oh yeah, bravo.
So the 1,800 didn't work anymore.
Yeah, correct.
So I went to readjust and went down to 1,400. So still had the same workout program, still had the same physical job, but with less calories. So things were getting hard.
Fuck.
You know?
Yeah.
So, and again, what are we dropping? We're really dropping more carbs than anything.
Yeah.
The protein's still up high. The fat was pretty low, 40 grams.
That's right.
So I'm just dropping. So when we're dropping carbs, it's pretty much dropping those treats.
That's
In
it.
my case, it was chocolate, and I fucking love chocolate.
Yeah, correct.
So
But the carbs gave you the energy.
that's it, you know.
Yeah.
So the first 1,800, that was good. And then went to 1,400. That's where I felt the pressure.
Yep.
Like sometimes I felt like lethargic, like not really motivated a lot of times. But the good thing for me, I was consistent
Yeah, correct.
with the eating. Doesn't matter how hard it was, and I was prepping my meals as well. And obviously later on, because it was my first time I was doing it as well, I noticed that, fuck cooking every single day, do meal prep. So sit down on a Sunday, and also back then was pretty much just a protein and salad.
That's right.
So we just changed protein. One would be beef, and I didn't eat too much lamb because there's a lot of fat. Beef, a bit of pork, or chicken, or the best of them all was turkey.
Yeah.
High protein, low fat. So
Correct. But you got into this thing like you jumped straight into it. There was a lot of lessons you learnt on this weight loss journey, right?
yeah, of course.
Like as in like the do, the don't. It wasn't like a perfect sailing. You know what I mean?
No, of course not.
Now we've
Of course not.
Now we've refined the system
Exactly.
that we use, and that's fucking. It's dialed into a point, obviously. But yeah, keep going.
Guaranteed. So pretty much anything you do for the first time is difficult, right?
100%.
But I ended up going from 90 kilos to 68,
Bravo.
right? That took me around 16 weeks. Now, as I said, the last from 77 to the 68, it was fucking tough.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I wasn't motivated. I wasn't doing anything. And there's no, yeah,
You didn't
nothing
know.
to look forward to. Yeah,
That's
like,
right. But
you know?
you didn't know exactly how to go about it.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
That's
you
what
know?
I'm saying.
So, main lessons I learned is that, first of all, I can do it.
Correct.
Okay? And yeah, you do reach for me, you reach a point which is you plateau and then you got to readjust. It's not like, oh, we start at 1800 all the time. It's smooth, right?
Correct.
So I know I've got to adjust that. So another one is that obviously now that we're in hindsight is that I don't really have to go to 1400.
No.
I can do with 1800.
Correct.
I just got to adjust a few things.
Correct. Because we want to lose the most amount of weight eating the most amount of food.
That's
we don't
right.
want to have to cut down fucking, Mr. Olympia styles fucking eating nothing, chicken breast and fucking green shit.
Correct. So, A, I can do it. B, another thing, I was burning the candle at both ends.
Correct.
Meaning that I was on low calories, but I was also working out too much as well.
Correct.
So that extra workout, that 5 days a week, actually it was 7 days a week. It was
Yeah,
5 days gym.
You
but
didn't control your volume
that's
properly.
right. 5 days was gym, and the rest of the other 2 days in between were just push-ups and burpees,
Yeah, the program was all over the place.
It was. All right. So, meaning that we're not saying burning the candle at both ends, I was overworking.
That's right. You
And
weren't
that
doing
was-
yourself a favour.
That's right. And that was burning into my protein or my muscle mass.
Also stress, cortisol, all those things.
That's
So
it.
It's hard to sleep, fucking everything.
Oh, fuck. The sleep was shit.
Correct.
You
Correct.
know? So,
That's because you come from an uninformed perspective. You kind of
Correct.
just dived into it.
yeah, I was excited. Covered Panda. I was excited. And like, I'm going to do something. Started
gotta
doing
change
it.
my
Like,
life,
yeah,
bang.
that's it. I've changed it, which is a tick. All right. And then it was like, all right, sweet. How do we maintain this now? And that's where the trick is. That's where the struggle is
The
really.
sustainability of
Yeah,
it today.
exactly. So now we know that, don't overwork out. You don't have to work out fucking 7 days a week.
Correct.
Okay?
Correct.
You can do 3 days a week.
That's right.
All right? But I was also running as well.
Yeah. No, there was
5K,
there's a lot going
3
on.
times a week. It's 50. There was a lot.
It was unnecessary.
Yeah. I just thought the best bang for the buck back then was like low calories with high output.
Correct. That's what I tell you. Eat less, do more.
That's it.
It's not as straightforward as
It's
that.
not. And it's fucking wrong. It's
Correct.
fucking very wrong.
That's exactly right.
And that's what I learned from this process.
That's right.
So now things are much more simplified, less things to think about,
Correct. Focus
Okay.
more on your food.
and exactly, and controlled.
Bravo.
Hell
yeah.
So right now I could be eating like 1800, which I do,
Yes.
right? If I want to trim down, and I would have carbs, which is my rice, 200 grams of carbs,
Bravo.
right? Then I'll have it with mince. Beef mince holds you better than
Lean beef.
yeah, extra
mince.
lean, 95%. Yeah,
Correct.
extra lean holds you better through the day than let's say turkey.
Oh,
Or,
yeah. Turkey's got
So-
the high protein though.
that's right, exactly. So I'll have 2 of those meals a day, all right, and then I can factor in those sweets,
Yeah, that's right.
and it's not a bad thing to have sweets,
That's right. No, it's not a bad thing, eh?
So
Calories are accounted for. It's not a bad
that's
thing.
it. Now, is it the healthiest way to do things? But people always get confused about weight loss and is it the healthiest way?
Yeah, it's a good topic.
Right? So yeah, look, it doesn't have to be the healthy. You're losing weight, and within 12 weeks, 16 weeks, whatever it might be, it can't be that fucking bad. You know what I mean? Take it easy.
No. But when you come flying into something, all right, and you don't know, you haven't done your research, you haven't done fuck all, or you don't have the right help, all right, you do things always the hard way.
That's right.
So pretty much you're doing it, you know, kind of throwing pasta or fucking spaghetti at the wall, hoping it sticks kind of style.
Correct.
But then you fry yourself fucking, it makes things much more harder than it needs to be. Like, obviously, if you're in a concentration camp, you stop eating, you lose weight. It's not, you know, it's a law of thermodynamics, you know what I mean? You use more than you eat, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
That's right. So, but nowadays, when we're getting lean, I'm on a cut at the moment. We know how to, because I've made the same mistake. I'll fucking cut my calories, fucking working, fucking burning the candle, fucking slapping cuts, because I think that's the right thing to do.
Of course.
But now we know from the system that we have, you know, we can eat the maximum amount of calories, you know, once we put it into our macro calculator.
Of course.
We know the maximum that we can sustain the fucking diet and not have to fucking go crazy.
Yeah.
And we know the tricks and, you know, the tips, how to still feel, you know, somewhat comfortable, cozy, and get through it like it ain't no thing.
Guaranteed.
That's the whole point.
Yeah. 100%. The whole, exactly.
But there is a discipline element to it.
There is.
But it's the best version of that.
That's right. It's bang for the buck version.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Because, and another thing just to add here that I learned is that I learned to be okay with different sort of foods. Like sometimes like you think like, oh, the avocado is so healthy.
Yeah.
But when you're doing weight loss and you're counting calories, it's not a go-to.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of fucking fat in it.
Correct.
It's good fat. Yeah, sweet.
That's right.
But it's taken away from the end result.
Hell yeah.
So I got to know foods better, to how to judge foods and like what I can eat, what I can't eat. Oh, I didn't know that this has got this much in it.
Correct.
Or, you know what I mean?
How
like
fucked up pasta is.
So my awareness grew as well when it comes to food and what I should be eating.
Bravo.
From, you know, what the commercial version is that, oh, it's green, it's great.
Correct.
It's not like
Great,
that.
it's great. That's a t-shirt.
You know what I mean? It's not like that.
Yeah, bravo.
Like you've got a method, okay? And that method is specifically for this sort of journey.
Correct.
We're not going into that I'm healthy journey at this point in time. We're going to weight loss, but keep it healthy as possible as well.
Yeah, correct.
That's the main thing here.
Yeah.
So different street for different folks. But yeah, I'm glad we came up with a system,
Bravo.
okay, that works because most people do struggle with losing weight, okay? But if you can make it a bit more comfortable, if I can use that word.
Use the word.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay. Then it's not too difficult for people because the whole thing about it here is that the body takes care of itself.
Correct.
Okay. The struggle is in the mind.
That's right. You still got to do the work.
That's it.
There's no way around that.
But the body's going to adapt to it.
Yeah.
It's only the mind being sold to it.
That's right.
And if it's sold to, look, I can, you know, restrict myself here, but I have my little luxury here, and it's still in the program.
Yeah, and I'm still making gains.
That's it. I'm sweet.
That's right. Gains as in losses, gains. You know.
Yeah, that's right.
That's funny. Yeah.
That's right. Exactly. So, and yeah, again, as we keep on going, we just keep on refining, and we've got it to a good process now. That's it. We've got a good method that fucking works.
It fucking works. That's it. Cuts out all that bullshit that everyone.
That's it. Exactly.
Because a lot
and
of
all the conventional wisdom shit. Yeah.
There's a lot of bullshit out there.
Yeah. But yeah, I hope it helps anyway.
Sweet.